What comes to mind when you hear Stone Age? Cavemen, clubs, saber-toothed tigers? The truth is far more complex and far more fascinating. Today, we'll dive into the real lives of Stone Age humans. Who they were, how they survived, and what they left behind. Let's go back in time. The Stone Age began about 2.5 million years ago and lasted until around 3000 BCE. That's over 2 million years of human history, before writing, before metal, before civilization as we know it. It's divided into three main periods: the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. Let's start with the Paleolithic, the Old Stone Age. This is when early humans like Homo habilis and Homo erectus began using the first stone tools. These tools weren't fancy, just sharp-edged rocks used to cut meat, break bones, or shape wood. But they changed everything. Stone Age humans were hunters and gatherers. They moved in small groups following animals and seasons. Men often hunted large game like bison or deer. Women and children gathered berries, nuts, and roots. It wasn't easy. Every day was about survival, avoiding predators, finding food, and staying warm. So how did they survive? Clothing was made from animal hides. They used sharp stones to scrape fur and sinew as thread to tie pieces together. For shelter, early humans used caves or built simple huts from branches, bones, and grass. A campfire wasn't just for warmth. It was safety, light, and cooking. And yes, fire was one of the most important inventions of the entire Stone Age. But they didn't just survive, they created. In places like Lascaux and Altamira, we find ancient cave paintings, images of animals, hunts, and human figures. No one knows exactly why they painted them. Some believe it was spiritual, others think it was to pass on knowledge. Either way, they were the first expressions of human imagination. As humans evolved, so did their tools. They began crafting spears with sharpened tips. Later, bows and arrows, fishing hooks, needles, even early musical instruments. This was the Mesolithic, the Middle Stone Age. Technology became more refined. Hunting became smarter. Some groups even started to settle near rivers and lakes. They weren't just surviving anymore. They were adapting. Then came the Neolithic, the New Stone Age, and with it, farming. Humans began growing crops and domesticating animals. They built permanent homes, formed larger communities, and began trading with one another. This was the beginning of society. With food more secure, humans had time to think, build, and believe. We see the first signs of religion, burial rituals, and spiritual structures. So what were Stone Age humans really like? They were not dumb. They were not primitive in the way we imagine. They were creative, social, adaptable, and deeply connected to nature. They were us, just at the very beginning of the journey. We owe them more than we think. Language, tools, article fire, even the first idea of family. The Stone Age may be long gone, but its legacy lives in every one of us. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more journeys into our ancient past.